and expose the base of Alter Ego. Lord is up though, and Alter Ego is nowhere near to securing that Lord. Now Samo distracting, trying to find resource. Petrified committed by Pi does not mount to anything. And with that, Aura Fire has his space to commit and get the second Lord.
Just on the back of Samo HD alone, being able to trigger so many resources, an important resource from Pi, which was what's the skill again?
Petrify.
The Petrify was all it took, man. There's no kill pressure coming in from the Yuzong without that Petrify. And Alter Ego, they couldn't close the distance. They couldn't go for a counter engage, a steal. That Lord's gonna be marching in favor of Aura Fire, and they're at an 8,300 gold lead. When was the last time we saw this from Aura Fire?
I think it's a bit too long for anyone to even remember. But now with an 8k gold lead, the last thing they want to do is make a mistake. So you got to play this calculatively and make sure at least the core members don't really get taken out. Alter Ego will be relying on Udo for a lot of the clearing here, but Samo HT is trying to do something against that.
Their airstrike will zone some members of Alter Ego. Lord needs to be taken care of. They did. Base turret top lane. It's going to be the target. Will they get it though? Seems like... Oh, good catch! Around with the fist crack. Finds 3! And with that, Rossi and Silly Boys off the map. Pi is going to be next as Alter Ego will not be able to defend this one. The mid minions are crashing and Aura Fire will say hello to game 3.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another game of the series. Aura Fire, against all odds, against all predictions on the board, are able to put Alter Ego into a corner, back them into a corner, asking them, yo, AE, how much you want the playoffs?
Shown again that, hey, what's stronger, man? Alter Ego or the Aran effect? And for game number 2, that Badang came out of nowhere, knocks them all out. Great execution, great adjustments from Aura as well to completely shut down the game plan of Alter Ego, carrying us to a best-of-3 full series.
Goodness me, what a day it has been. Match 1, full best-of-3. Match 2, again, full best-of-3. Boy, I'm loving it. Aura Fire, if only they were able to stay that consistent with that type of performance. They will, and they should have more odds into securing that playoff spot. But let's see here, let's see, Aura Fire, you're grinning. Eternal, what do you have in mind?
No, I'm just trying to decide who stood out to me the most.
Oh, you're right.
Because Aran had impact, Sin had impact, I believe Samo had impact. Even Van has been staying very consistent. Who would you choose that stood out the most?
Every single person you name right there definitely
So
contributed and
confused.
had moments in that game. So I was thinking about it myself, but I think eventually I have to put my money on Sin. Because he was the pressure in the early game. He was what allows Aura to just fight and just ignore Nino, right? The brutal damage was still very much relevant, but Nino was completely zoned out again and again from the Feather Airstrike. I guess a close second will be Aran, but he is going to be the player of the game. By the Samsung Galaxy A34, A54, 5G on that Badang, man. Where else do you see it?
The first crack from this guy was impeccable.
Impeccable. Impeccable. Yeah, and I finally to see him back, man. And maybe that's all it took. It's the first time he came in, and the instant Aran effect with Aura Fire getting wins consecutively. And then, I don't know what it was. Was it trash talking from all the other players? Was it trash talking from the public? But something changed inside Aran. Something flipped. Something clicked. And then that light that we saw in his eyes, that light that shined so bright, the fire that is an aura fire, it was gone. Dimmed. And then maybe because there's no more pressure, he's finally back.
I need game 3 though.
We do need game 3.
Well, before we get to game 3, let's take a look at the highlights for game 2.
Gotcha, Arashi.
Initially, it was the EXP lane swinging in favor of Pi in the early game, as we were talking about in the matchup, as per the tips coming in from Sir Diablo. But afterwards, man, Pi was doing so well, but in the middle of the big team fights, right? Eventually, Alter Ego start faltering, man. Every single time there was a proper 5v5, they were losing out. And there was mistakes like this where a single member gets picked off. This was the turning point, though, in my opinion, where the gold lead really swung full distance for Aura Fire.
Yeah, it was a 2 perimeter fight, and this is where I feel like also where Van collecting the Lord, Pi isolated Pi himself. And of course, there you go. Aura will punish that. Oh, that fist crack play.
Man, actually, I might want to change my vote.
Why?
I think Samo might have deserved it, honestly.
Ooh, okay.
Looking back on these team fights, the impact that he was able to do with the guiding win, he was able to
enable.
Not just enable, but split the entire team fight into 2 different factions. Because like that's what you said was the role of Pi, right? With the Black Dragon form, he's able to split the team fights into 2. But when he does, all Samo needs to do is guiding win back to provide support to his backliners, and then it gets split. Pi goes down first, and then they eventually are able to take Alter Ego down 1 by 1 with additional movement speed to bob and weave outside of these team fights because of the Matilda.
You know what I think? Yeah, I agree with you, but give the Matilda to Samo now. All right, don't give it to Xin. Game 3, if they do stay in the blue side, pick up the Matilda. If not banned out, then yeah, give it to Samo.
Well, for the side of Alter Ego, they also lack a bit of engage, right? The only real way they can chase down the Eritel is going to be the Baxia and the Yudong just running straight at him. And Kabuki can kite back very easily. In contrast to game number 1, where there's a Khalid, right? There's a Faramis that can really pull you back and be a big source of trouble. Along with that, there's just not enough damage. Eventually, the healing and the shielding coming in from Samo HT on the Matilda was just so much that even though with a Dominance Ice, a Baxia, by the way, a natural regen shielding counter, Alter Ego just weren't able to do enough damage. Nino gets zoned out, Pi falls off, and I think Udil just did not have enough items. Maybe with a bit more, he will be able to do more damage, chunk down the members of Aura Fire low before the fight even begins, but in this scenario, he was just not relevant enough.
Man, what could be different? Because seeing again the emblems here for Nino, not really. Yeah, there's no difference, right? But the performance by Nino on this Bruno game 1, game 2, it's like night and day.
Wait, you think Nino underperformed?
I think he was struggling to free hit in a sense, or yeah, his position wasn't on point in a sense.
I think it was forced that way, no?
Yeah, definitely. With a run in the shadows, with Van running at him, with the circling eagle being a factor, and of course the feather airstrike. We used to call this the bird combo, no? The Farsa and the Matilda.
I don't remember calling anything a bird combo.
Really?
No.
I think
it's Farsa, wings by wings.
Is it a season 7 thing? Are you trying to exclude me here?
No. I think it's I think Arashi. Arashi. Now I can say this is the bird combo.
You like birds, huh?
Arashi. You like birds?
I've patented the term the bird combo.
By me, man.
It works really well here for Aura Fire, man. The long range, as you mentioned, it turned out was a factor in game number 1. They fixed that immediately. They got better execution on the Matilda, so every single thing we were criticizing in game 1, we were being pretty harsh there, was all fixed up by Aura, showing again that this team, they always had this potential to really adapt and improve on the fly. It's just a shame that now it's happening in a game that won't really change their fate, but like we said, they're trying to bite Alter Ego and take him down with them.
TBC.
was that? To be continued.
The bird combo.
The bird combo.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That's a first for you.
Yeah. I'm proud of myself.
Congratulate Eterna, TBC.
What do you think, Miracle? TBC? Yeah?
TBC.
No?
Tuberculosis.
100 per 100. 100 per 10, even.
Maybe not that.
The TVC.
Why, Rashi, why?
Why? You gotta make it so dark. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the conclusion, which is much anticipated. Remember, if Aura Fire win this, Alter Ego is completely out of the playoffs. Their journey ends here, ends right now, today.
Oh my God.
So, with that much pressure and that intensity and the risk being that high, we are going to go to a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you after for just a bit. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Stay tuned.
But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know.
win, and I cannot stress enough how stressful it is in the arena. We had a chance to talk to the Alter Ego fans, we had a chance to talk to the Aura Fire fans, and everyone is under immense stress.
Going crazy.
They're going crazy.
Literally.
And I feel the same way. Like, I empathize with it, right? Because, man, Alter Ego, because it wasn't as clean 2-0,
No.
they might not get full value on the standings. But you guys can get full value if you guys use OVO. So don't forget to check it out, because if you guys want to buy some data packages, it's super easy. Whether or not it's for watching games or playing with all your friends, OVO has got you covered. And if you guys collaborate it with Telkomsel, you guys can get a special promo with a cashback of up to 10,000 OVO points, which later on you can trade in for something else. So much values in these transactions. So don't forget to check it out. If you want more information on that, go ahead and scan the QR code down below. Arashi.
Arashi Hoshi is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I mean, seeing the adjustment that Aura Fire did in Game 2, that was a very, very great adaptation, great adjustments. They were able to grab that point.
Yeah, they were. Like, you guys can grab some food or even some transportation onto the venue. Whether it be grab car or grab bike, you guys can get a 90% discount if you use a promo code at grb.to/MPL throughout the event. So don't forget, man, throughout the event, you better get most of the value before it expires.
Huh. Wow, this is a very, very interesting situation that we're in against. 1-1, Aura
It's
Fire.
not interesting, it's intense.
Intense. Interesting and intense.
It's definitely not interesting anymore, man.
It is not? Is it
No,
not?
this
it
is
not?
this is Alter Ego's tournament lives. If they lose this for the first time in forever,
Ooh.
they might not make it to the playoffs.
Wow, how interesting.
Well, again, I
Why
mean,
do I bother here?
You can
mean,
say
I
it's,
mean,
it's
yeah.
intense as well,
Very
right?
intense.
It's not...
Is it
Interesting
not?
is like an underwhelming word to describe the situation. How precarious it is for Alter Ego
So
right
it's
now.
intense.
Yeah, okay.
Why am I here? Miracle, save me. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and
Immensely
girls,
important.
let's head into the drafting phase of the final game of both of these teams. Not only for this match, but for the entirety of the regular season. This is going to be the last performance we see from Aura Fire, as well as the last performance we'll see from Alter Ego. What are the closing statements do they want to make? What is the lasting effect that they want to make here? As both of these teams are on the exact same side. Aura Fire, blue, Alter Ego, red, and then the bands, completely the same.
Well, looking at the situation again, it's going to be very similar from the bands from game 1 and 2. So expect, there you go, that change. The Matilda, it seems like it is a nuisance if it's in the hands of Samuel. This time Alter Ego will definitely ban that out. But take a look at the first pick on fire. Here it's our first pick.
Well, here's the first pick, but it's countered immediately by the Angela. Picked up by Alter Ego. Now they have an advantage when it comes to the roaming, right? One of the more meta situations. But it's a bit of the same response that we saw in game 1, kind of, right? You can take the Angela, right? But we'll also take away the Iritel and the Martis, two heroes that synergize really, really well with this hero. So now for Alter Ego, I think it's going to be all tankier frontliners. The Boxja is in the building, but they're going to go and get that Bruno before it gets banned out with the slim selection of gold lane heroes.
Man, these bands are coming in super fast, as well as the picks. Feels like both of these teams know exactly what they're doing here. And I do believe that one of the main reasons why Aura Fire won game number 2 was that range and the damage coming in from that Farsa in the early game, giving them a little bit more advantage and a little bit more room to work with. So Alter Ego, go ahead and ban that away. Syndrome, he's a really good player, but I do believe his power heroes are quite limited. He's found most success on the Farsa, and with the Farsa being taken away, what options does he have left?
Without the Farsa, long range, Novaria comes to mind, but it's not exactly the same kind of zoning potential that we saw from the Feather Airstrike. It's not gonna be either of those. The Yeve can still work well here. Aura are the ones in possession of the Rafaela, so the Yeve technically can provide the long-range artillery, provide utility that cannot be cancelled. And on top of things, the Yeve is a bit more flexible in the build path, so technically the lack of a tankier roamer could be subverted with that as well. But of course, damage is much more preferable, especially if they want to try and attain dominance over Alter Ego like they did in game number 2.
Again, I mean, Alter Ego also here. When will I play? There's a fun fact here, Variety. The last time he played in MPL ID, it was during Season 8, exactly 735 days ago, when he was in Aura Fire facing BTR Alpha that day, losing with a score of 2-0, and since then, he has yet to play an MPL game.
Is that 2 years?
365 plus 365 or is around that, yes.
So it's been 2 years that he hasn't played. He goes to a completely different team and yet he doesn't play again.
Kind of ironic, man. Like, his name is Variety, but his team hasn't been experimenting with so much variety. Well, Alter Ego, though, they're gonna ban away this Badang, so finally forcing out a Badang pick. That is definitely a bit of a flex for Oran, but now, are they still gonna save that final pick for the EXP, secure a better matchup? Because the Yuzong against the Badang earlier was brutal.
Yuzong is also taken out of the board, so that severely limits
EXP
the EXP lane. What do we have left? X-Borg, Uranus, Esmeralda. That's definitely something that Aura Fire can consider against Alter Ego here. And vice versa.
Exactly. So what will they go for here? Will it be the Esmeralda to, again, just having the high mobility here, but instead it will be the Lapu adding more crowd control, immune as well in their composition.
I wonder why both teams just hiding their mid laners, man. It's gonna be Nobaria revealed by Aura, along with the Benedetta. So
wow,
once again, super aggressive, a lot of threats, a lot of slows for the catch-up. Alter Ego, they seem to be lacking in a bit of crowd control. They have tankiness, they have damage. I think crowd control to stop this Benedetta, stop this Martis and the Irrital from doing whatever they want in the middle of a team fight. That could be exactly what they need.
This is the debut of Benedetta for Iran, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, lordy lord. I wonder how he's going to perform on this Benedetta. We do know that the Benedetta has increasingly good clear against the Lapu Lapu, but at level 4, if he's able to get in those combinations onto the Benedetta, that should be an all-in for Lapu Lapu, right? But again, Benedetta has so much mobility. And with the Faramis pickup coming in from Alter Ego, this bodes for a seriously strong team fight composition.
Good AoE, good crowd control as well. The Nether Realm will be a bit of a bother for Aura to deal with, but I think it all hinges on how fast the tempo is. If it's a slow, steady grind towards the late game, I think Alter Ego has the tools available to make it difficult. Double utility, and the Fire Mace can also do damage, so a lot more of an all-rounder. Whereas for Aura, I think they need to try and snowball. With a Benedetta and a Martis, dude, if they don't really get ahead in the early game, they can't really fight moving backwards either.
It's all gonna come down to how aggressive they can get in the early game. Remember, Alter Ego with the Boxia, he should be able to roam around a lot quicker to those side lanes. But that's exactly what the Rafaela and the Martis combination can do as well. It's gonna come back down to the execution in the game. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we have all been waiting for. Will Alter Ego go down with Aura Fire? Or will they be able to continue into this tournament here at MPL ID Season 12? Let's welcome both of the teams and let's welcome you into the Land of Dawn for the final dance from the Red Dragons and the Three-Faced Masks.
Potentially the last game for both teams in Season 12. For Aura Fire is absolute, but let's see Alter Ego. Can they make it? Again, rotation-wise, good pull. Samo now low HP, forced to use the flicker pre-turtle.
No flicker on the Rafaela, not the biggest of issues, but you can see a bit of a difference in game plan here. Alter Ego putting a lot of attention earlier on onto the EXP lane. Seems like Aran will still be able to do well on this Benedetta though. He is running the Petrify, so logically you assume that he's going to try and participate in these team fights and land massive combos instead of just splitting. Talent predictions by Samsung though, same like the previous game. We'll have to see if we do see a repeat.
1.5 minute in, Aran now cancelled the Shield Unity. Neutral objective still 20 seconds, but take a look at Angela here. He might be caught if he's not careful, but good route that he's taken, a safer route.
Definitely a much safer route here. With Kabuki and Nino trading in hits, you can see that Kabuki is falling a little bit behind in terms of that wave clear as compared to the Bruno. But Aura Fire already some emphasis here in the top side. But other than that, both of these teams have yet to engage. They're going to be focused on the next neutral objective that has already spawned. And to note, Teleboy is at level 4 and Van is as well, so it's a 50-50 until this happens.
Udil almost gets solo killed by Aran. A Petrify was popped. Udil wasn't level 4 yet. Now, with this, Aran and friends are looking for an engage. He's low, final blow pops. Take a look at the passive. Alter Ego still holding on though.
Oh, that was a 4v3 situation initially. But even without the the Martis, Van was still able to get that buff right in before this. And I do believe that this is going to be a neutral objective given to Aura Fire.
The early pressure paid off for Aura Fire. And Alter Ego, despite having the oppressive, notorious Baxia Angela combo, they are unable to use it to its full potential. Now with that out of the way, Alter Ego will try and go for some more pickoffs right here because the mobility from the Baxia right now is being completely wasted. Sully Boy has not been able to gank reliably at all for the past like 2 minutes.
Oh, good Astral Echo. Spot still, but they will not commit. Udo, good positioning here, providing vision, but he senses something up. Aura Fire with a quick setup for 4. Udo retreats in time.
Aura Fire now still with a little bit of a gold lead. 1,000 and counting. They're centering focus onto the bottom lane now, looking to punish Nino on the Bruno. So far, unable to get it just yet with the lack of crowd control that they actually have in their composition. All they can bank on is range and their pure damage.
Later on, though, without a Farsa, like we mentioned, the Novaria can definitely do some damage, poke pre-engagement, but later on, Nino will have a lot more space to operate in this game, so there's definitely a bit of an urgency situation right here, because the Bruno can burst down the Irrital a lot faster.
Well, let's see here. Both teams here going for the gold lane rotation. Nino already a quarter HP. Good heal there from Rossi to make him sustain a little bit more.
Aura Fire needs way more time in order to be able to bank on the damage that you mentioned. Do you not think, Arashi? I mean, right now, Kabuki sure has a little bit of damage going through, forced to use his ultimate, but Sin doing absolutely no damage whatsoever, needs a little bit more items to steamroll through that. We do have a game fact here by Grab. This game is going to determine the fate of Alter Ego. If Alter Ego loses, it will be in the first time in Alter Ego's history that Alter Ego does not advance to the playoffs. This is something we've discussed earlier on, but Selly Boy here.
Baptism popped. Samo now looking for the disengage. Vando jumps in alone. Udil might be the prompt target. Netherrealm in time. The silence connects though, but Udil will fall. First blood, fourth side of Aura. Nino gets taken down, and that's Alter Ego without the damage dealer. What will they do here as Aura still hovering around the turtle? And it seems like they will take the turtle without retreat. Let's see, Aran slice in and dash in, but it seems like the damage will be enough here from the side of Alter Ego to take him down. And Alter Ego now gets the lead though. Alter Ego, they've managed to somehow equalized.
But they don't go in for the turtle contest, despite Van being unavailable in this particular team fight. Celebrate was taken low enough. Arana did enough damage along with Sin to reset this entire situation. And now it looks like Aura Fire has the better setup.
Distribution battle. Let's see. Will it be a drive-through? It will still fall to the hands of Van. In trade of Samo, though, now Van caught in a 3-man rotation. Seems like the damage should be enough, and there he goes. It's a 2-for-1, but they got the turtle.
They're trading objectives right here for kills, and Aran does what he does best, pushing away, trying to find pressure on the other side of the map before any kind of punish can come his way. Alter Ego, though, has done a great job right here, fighting against a Martis and a Benedetta, and somehow not getting completely destroyed. Part of it's partially due to the combo, the Angela and the Boxia, but the execution from Alter Ego so far is pretty good.
Oh dear!
Oh my god! The calculation was not on point there. Wouldn't even pop the flicker, and he still gets taken out.
Oh man, that's a really good pick in for Aura Fire. And if we take a look at the gold differences, that is gone. I really wanted to see the differences between the gold lane. Did you get a chance to catch it?
Nope.
Nope.
It's
all right.
way too fast.
Okay, we'll see it later on when we see the items. It should pop up real soon, but so far it looks like Kabuki is not falling behind. He's actually ahead in terms of EXP, so we can assume that is it Bruno falling behind? Kabuki has that item as well, Berserker Fury. I wonder how far things are going for the team. Bruno has the Has Claws. Iritel has a Has Claws in the Berserker Fury, so it's Kabuki who actually was able to win that lane.
He's still ahead of the curve, but that's also due to these fights where he's been able to actually get some value. In one of those fights, Nino was taken down quite early, so that's probably why there's a bit of a discrepancy. Now, though, again, with the Boxia and Tao, they're going to try and make a play, but Aran is way too slippery on this Benedetta. This might not really amount to much.
Well, let's see, though. Final blow call forced. Pine in the mid. 3v1. Baptism connects, but it seems like with the bravest fighter, he's able to sustain that damage. No casualties on the board, though. Take a look at top side. Kabuki will be able to zone Rasi away to take that structure. Van now in a bit of a pickle. Good Astral Echo. Spotting 3. Samo and Aran looking for an angle here to perhaps open up, engage. Nino, whoa! No retreat, no problem. Alter Ego still claims the turtle there.
Flashbacks of the former Nino self.
Ooh.
The Turtle Slayer.
Ooh.
There were so many moments where Nino was actually able to get the turtle, the neutral objectives, and even the Lord, but that was on a Beatrix. We're seeing that former self come through just a little bit here as we take a look finally at the in-game equipment. Now we can talk about it.
Only a 400 gold advantage for Kabuki, but the bulk of his core items are completed. One more item left here just to ensure that he has a healthy damage output, but Alter Ego to pull the trigger.
Shield Unity does not connect on towards anyone. Take a look at Van here. Looking for a cheeky angle. Sally Boy soaks in the damage. Van shows himself, but will not commit. Seems like the structure in the bot lane will be the prio, but no. Aura Fire says we'll hold on to that.
Doesn't look like they want to risk it.
What's difficult right now is the fact that Van on the Martis has the blade armor. So in a long drawn out fight, Nino is going to have a lot more difficult of a time compared to Kabuki, who is not dealing with that damage reflection on the side of Alter Ego.
Okay, 45 seconds on the first Lord. Again, they're rotating towards bottom. Bruno here is the first one to occupy that lane. So let's see here, the response from sort of our Aura Fire. Yeah, no fight whatsoever. 3-4-4 total kills here.
And all the while, Aran just doing what he does best, man. Pushing in that top side, causing issues in for Alter Ego. But this time, Alter Ego has the Angela, who should be able to split, but needs to be very careful in that 1v1 against Aran, who is building up into that damage. Barassi should be able to come into the team fights a lot quicker compared to the Benedetta. And that's exactly what they're trying to go for here, with Van taken quite low.
That's a good disengage there. The top lane, take a look. Oh, it's a solo kill perhaps. Rossi taking damage, runs under the turret. Final blow to escape, but then again, his agenda, his main agenda is to take the inner. He got it.
This is prime Aran effect at play, man. He is split pushing like a madman. And the Angela can't really deal with it. Of course, she can clear, but with the Petrify in hand, it's a lot of dangers that Alter Ego is facing, and they're gonna rush down this Lord. trying to make sure that there's no macro interference from Aura Fire.
Yeah, good zone. Van now low HP. Take a look at the Nether Realm there. Samo gets taken out completely. Sally Boy with the lower take, and Naran now stunned. The final blow canceled out, and Rossi will secure that kill. Odil 1 HP manages to recall Van now. Will he want to re-engage? The answer is no. Samo and Naran there taken out, plus Alter Ego. They got the Lord.
And Kabuki was looking in for a flank, but was barely doing any damage onto the members of Alter Ego. That plan completely failed out for Aura Fire, and Alter Ego have the benefit here.
Massive benefit. Having a Lord means that the split push won't be as effective. It's part of how you're going to deal with split pushers, right? You force them into a 5v5 and go on an objective that they can't let go. Earlier, that was the Lord, and now with the Waves pushing in by default, Alter Ego, they can force Aura Fire into a 5v5. The exact scenario that Aura Fire are trying to avoid using the split push, the Iran effect.
Let's see the siege. Well, let's see. Tier 2 in the top lane will be the target. Lord is still the first Lord, so no charges. Van trying to be sandbag in the front lane. Caught though. Damage isn't really there. Silly Boy was helped by the hard guard as well. But yeah, no base turret here touched. Only the tier 2 top lane. Now the purple. Will they commit on a fight? Retreat battle.
Oh, Sin gets it!
Oh my god, Sin gets the purple.
He's able to steal it away. What a lucky shot.
It's a lot of damage on that Astral Sphere too, man. But all things considered, having a Lord not getting even the first mid lane turret, man, you're seeing the effect that Aran has by cutting these waves, being uncatchable as well due to the lack of crowd control from Alter Ego, having a more team fight oriented composition. So this is going to be the story of the game until later on. The stronger the Lord becomes, the more difficult it is for Aran to try and have the same effect, and that will be the key for Alter Ego to win, right? Stall the game out, save as much structures as possible until they can use the Lord to completely turn back the advantage from Aura Fire.
I look at things in a little different way here. If you drag this game on long enough, does Aura Fire not have the advantage here? Wouldn't that be in favor of Aura Fire? You have the Irithel, you have Sin on the Novaria, Kabuki just secured that Malefic Roar, and perhaps we're banking on that damage, that penetration as well, to have a little bit more of an impact in this team fight. And do you see that item come through for Sin? Divine Glaive.
Divine Glaive on Novaria. It's a big problem for the frontliners. But I feel like in the late game, having a Bruno is solid, and having a Faramis also means that your team fighting is a lot more solid, to be honest. But depending on how it plays out, right? I think the main thing is that Van is going to fall off on the Martis, and that's always a concern whenever you have a jungle Martis. How powerful can you get in the early game, and how much value can you get before it gets to that late game where you start to fall off? Same thing can be said about the Benedetta.
I think the Benedetta is still being really annoying here for the neutral objective setup, forcing Pi to actually control that wave in the top side. And it's causing Alter Ego a little bit of distress when it comes down to the setup here. Aran already going back to the bottom lane. His mobility is super insane here, forcing Angela into the bottom lane, forcing to do the housekeeping. Aran now pushing in that mid lane as well. And the Lord is almost taken out.
Oh, careful, guard will find the back line. And Samo will be the main target here. Astral Recall finds 5, but Samo will be taken out first. With that, it's a 5v4. Aura Fire, are they going to risk it here? Getting the take, the control towards the Lord? Seems like no. Aran is already in the bottom lane. That says a lot in the mid. That's 3-4-4. So yeah, I mean, Iran will claim the structure though, bottom lane, but Alter Ego in compensation, they most likely will secure and commit the Lord. Pi jumps in on towards Raven's Spider here, Van Mortal Coil, but it seems like it will be met by Sally Boy, who secures the kill. Kabuki looking for a kill, looking for a trade. Iran jumps in with the final blow. That's a risky move, but it did not pay off. Nino finds the kill.
Sporadic fights breaking out right here for both these teams, but 2 members down from Aura Fire, and that's a massive miscalculation. Nino survives, the Lord gets secured as well. Sin tried to went for the steal, but it won't be allowed. Now with the stronger Lord at their disposal. They're gonna try and equalize the structural differences. Can Aura Fire defend? They have good high ground. They have a lot of AoE they can use to clear out these waves. Will Alter Ego force a fight?
What in the world was that? That was such a risky play coming in from Iran. Boy now using his brunt force to be aggressive into the jungle, but look at the damage coming from Kabuki. He needs to be careful at this point, especially now Kabuki opts for another item, DHS.
DHS and Kabuki make sure that Boy and Pai will have to respect his damage. With the Lord crashing on the top side, those Boy zones everyone away.
Oh, let's see. Selly Boy, Puissance, and the hard guard. Lord now will be taken care of. Udil forced to use the flicker. Oh my goodness, the damage will be enough. Kabuki with the calculation there. Intelligent play finds the pickoff.
And now Kabuki is finally online. Alter Ego, they need to respect that damage. They can't go for aggressive plays like that, or you'll get punished. Udil being the first one to receive the wake-up call that they severely needed here in the 17th minute of the game. And this is what I was concerned about for Alter Ego. I understand there is definitely value in the Nether Realm coming in from Udil in these team fights, but as long as they can wait it out in long drawn team fights, Aura Fire should be able to out-damage Alter Ego in those particular situations.
Well, as Nino and Rossi make a big combo, right? Nino can go in aggressively, start doing a lot of damage, and then just stay immortal technically with the help of the hard guard. Udil also has the passive of the Fire Mist to work with here. He can really bait out a kill, trade 1-for-1, and respawn faster. So Alter Ego definitely have more quote-unquote tools, but based on raw damage, I think I have to agree. Novaria, Benedetta, and the Irithel as well. There's way more damage available for Aura Fire in a full, proper, just a fully committed team fight.
Good orange buff take here by Alter Ego. 40 seconds on towards the next floor here. It seems like they will weather the storm. Both Aura and Alter Ego not looking for a crazy fight. But then again, if the opponent overextends, they need to be there to punish.
Ooh.
There you go, Kabuki almost there. Forcing, shooing Udil away.
That's such a 50-50 play, right? Sure, aggression is good from Kabuki. He was able to get that pick onto Udil earlier on in the top lane near the base of Aura Fire, but in certain situations, if Alter Ego can adjust and adapt to that kind of playstyle, they should be able to capitalize over that aggression, and that would lead to Aura Fire's defeat here in the third game.
Definitely. For Alter Ego, still a simple situation though. Play for the Lord, and with the base tower taken on the top side for Aura Fire, it's gonna be a bit more of an easy macro situation for Alter Ego. With the Blade Armor finish for Boy, you have to wonder who is gonna be benefiting from the hard guard in this fight. Because it could be Boy or it could be Nino.
Again, Lord Dance occurred. Top lane has been 80% in favor of Aura Fire this whole time. Let's see though, will the base turret in the top lane be more affected or not? 3,000 gold lead though, economy is in the hands of Alter Ego. Though we are going to the minutes of where the economy will become relevant. Let's see. Actual recall popped. Puissance from Boy here, looking for the right engage, plus the hard guard. Oh, Boy low, Nether Realms triggered. The Lord isn't resetted. There you go, the reset. Alter Ego can, again, weather the storm and wait it out now.
Bob and weave, but they don't have the Netherrealm just yet to utilize, nor the Heart Guard. And that's information for Aura Fire here in the 19th minute of the game. We're hitting to 20, we're entering the late game. And up until this point, still the Benedetta, a constant presence in that top lane. Samo gets to, but is there follow-up?
Kabuki stunned in the back lane. Widow Nature popped as well. Alter Ego has no enough firepower, but Boy! He was caught there. He has no resource to escape. Take a look at top lane. Iran again, this time going up against minions. It paid off.
That's an inhibitor turret taken down by Iran. All the while this was happening. The dominance fight between both of these teams. And in the end, Aura Fire are able to capitalize over the Lord. They're winning it out in the macro game.
That's a tragic blunder from Alter Ego, man. They used everything, even the Netherrealm, but they were just indecisive. They didn't know if they're gonna go forward or backwards to try and catch Oran or the rest of Fire. Whereas they could have very easily just went for the Lord instead. I mean, it's gonna be a 50-50, but I feel like at that point, with the hard guard popped and with Fire moving away from the situation, even if the Fire went for a 50-50, they could have gotten death timers on the board. But instead, they lose a base tower for nothing. Now they lose the Lord, guaranteed, and they're forced to defend against the longer range coming in from Fire.
Yep, the last tier 2 from the side of Alter Ego will be taken out. Baser at bottom lane, half HP. Lord, healthy Lord, mind you, is marching top lane. Let's see the defense though. Alter Ego now holding on, clearing the mid lane turret. Aran looking for a nasty angle. Does not quite find it just yet. Lord should be taken care of. The base exposed though. Mania is jumping in, crashing in the front side. It is going to be Nino taken out. That is the signal. Fire will then close at the dreams of Alter Ego. It's alive for now still. Selly Boy low, looking for an escape route, does not get it. Alter Ego looking for the clear steal. Aura hovering around, low HP. Looking for an engage, looking for an opening. Aran, let's say no final blow. Pi receiving damage. Neo, 30 seconds on the clock. Pi loses immortality. The base quite wide open here. Van looking for the end, and there you go. The dream of Alter Ego will be shut down.
If we go down, then we go down together. For the first time in history, ladies and gentlemen, Alter Ego do not make it to the playoffs.
The masks are shattered, man. It is over. Despite everything they did, despite all the improvements, Aura has just ended the run for Alter Ego in a very exciting best of 3 series. And it ends up being the last performance we'll see in the season for both these teams.
Fire, definitely the villains of this story. Whichever this way, this game result went, it would have made no difference for Fire.
No.
But they took it into their own hands. They took it away from Alter Ego. And you can see just the agony on everyone's faces. Udil, Sally Boy, Rossi, Nino. They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it this season. With the up and down performance from Alter Ego, with so much banking on them for this particular match.
I did not expect this ending, ladies and gentlemen. Fire with the upset. They were relentless, and Alter Ego falls victim of a dragon assault.
Dragons, man, they won't let you go down without a fight. And fight Aura did. Everyone was counting them out, saying that they're at the bottom. It's over. Stay there. Just keep losing games. You'll achieve nothing more this season. But they have just proven everybody wrong. And now let's see if we can hear something more from them.
We would like to thank both of these teams for their participants. For these two teams, these two giants in MPL ID Season 12. As we open the stage for their final goodbye and their final say for MPL ID Season 12.
Dari 3 tim yang tidak bisa melanjutkan perjalanan mereka di playoff, hari ini kita sudah mendapatkan 2 tim yang memang sudah benar-benar nggak ada harapan untuk masuk ke babak playoff. Perjalanan mereka terhenti. Tapi MPL Arena, mari beri tepuk tangan untuk perjuangan dari Alter Ego dan juga Aura.
Alright. Seru ya guys ya. Beribadah nih guys. Oh jelek banget ya, jarang main guys. Badak guys. 2. Di sini EVOS ya lawan RRQ guys. Seru juga guys kayak. Tombol gitu. Jam 8 nih guys ya. Ancelot guys. Ancelot. Kuliah aja. Aduh tobat. Udah bagus-bagusnya. Libra ya guys, bukan Libra, jadi jangan dibeli guys. Alright. Gratis atau gitu? Sorry guys. Sen. Mana tadi eventnya guys? 3 hari. Buruk. Kecil banget guys. Oh ini gede nih. Gue mau nonton. Sekali. Teman gue pada mana ya? Gitu. Mana nih nggak diingat ya? Nonton dulu dong ya guys ya. Nonton dulu ya. Selesai guys. 8 guys. Puyeng berdua guys. Puyeng nggak berdua, baru turun badak semua. Keren guys. Gak bisa di skip guys. Oh bisa. istirahat guys. Oke, tunggu sebentar guys. Makanya bahasa Indonesia aja lah ya. Jam guys. Ini apa guys? Ya elah, beneran. Kok begitu? Hah?
Today's patrol. Mana guys? Gue main dulu itu ya.
Gue nggak ngerti nih. Oh, nggak buka MPL ya. Kenapa lambangnya begitu ya? Hah? Artinya apa guys ya? Kalau kayak gitu ya? Artinya apa ya? Apa ya artinya? Gak jelas guys. Nah, teman gua aja deh. Lama ya ampun. Terus dia mau ngapain dia begini? Gak jelas banget. Gak jelas guys. Karena ada tandanya apa ya? Bekas gue blokir aja nya. Gue belum main Angela ya, gue jadi bubas. Alright. Pause dulu, pause. muka sama suara gue nggak ada guys. Di teriak-teriak guys. Nggak ada guys. Kok bisa guys? Muka gue nggak ada di tadi guys. Muka gue nggak ada guys, kasih lihat muka gue. Ayah. Mati mulu dia. Dia tarik apa perangkonya? Perangkonya tarik ke kanan guys ya. Apa yang ditarik guys? Ya halo Bang Jason, selamat malam Bang Jason. Di jalan-jalan nih ya. Serosot. Gak gua flicker guys. Gimana, mantap lagi itu ya? Lagi makan ya? Jam 8. Aduh duh. GG sekali kau. Kelar guys. Lagi nobar lah sebelah gue habis soalnya. Oh iya, nobar. Dulu. Nobar. Habis ini nih apa? Onik. Onik keren, onik. Onik, kalau entar dulu lah. Lanjut lah ya. Onik udahlah, menang lah. Kita mabar aja lah ya. Ipan lagi online tuh. On off dia. Satu San login 5 nih. Ntar ya. Mulai guys, tunggu sebentar. Mau lihat edit gue gak? Lagi acara apa? Ton, gua nggak punya ini nih, nggak punya Angela. Tilda dulu deh. MPL nggak ada. Angela gue nggak usah main nih guys ya. Nol. Angela mage. Angela tadi sama Angela mage. Romer. Terus gue apa dong mage? Bos edit guys, gak mau dikasih kak. Siapa Romer guys? Aduh, Rafaela lagi. Salah deh. Waduh. Nomor lah gue ya. Aduh, Fanny lagi ya. Banyak yang di mythic nih ya. Rata-rata nih. Coba rusuh. Pasang ini Lingos Messi Lingos kelihatan guys. Satu gitu. Belum expert guys. Epic dan mythic bertemu guys. 10 lah udahan. Nyangkut guys. Flicker keluar guys. Ini ke bawah kan. Rongkel guys. Totalnya di bawah guys. Kawan guys. Aduh. Ya elah, gua kasih kill guys. Mati kalau nggak. Salah guys, arahnya guys. Perang kota diarahi salah guys. Gak jelas. Yeah. Terus kalau di sub gimana ini kayaknya? Oh, bung. Oke, di report guys. Oh no. Aduh. Habis bang. Balik dulu bang. Tunggu dulu. Oh iya kan itu ya. Nice dulu lah. Gue disuruh ngalah guys. Enggak ada ya. Lagi live bang. Salah. Tadi dulu. Ah! 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 Santai bang, kecil-kecilan bang YouTube-nya. Mati. Yang ngumpet di sini guys. Bukan. Atan. Ya. Lo salah arah mulu guys. Ya mati gua. Dongkel bang. Dongkel. Dibully guys. Ini nggak dapet. Udah dapet guys. Dapet ternyata guys. Salah gue. Dia mati ya? Nggak bisa masuk, gue lupa. Nggak bisa tembus. Sorry, flicker tadi juga salah ya. Mana tag? Kelihatan guys, gak jago ngumpet guys. Fanny pincah bener bu Fanny. Nyangkut guys, di tengah-tengahnya ada apaan nih? Pecahan tower guys. Dia mati kan dicongkel. Bot. Gulot guys, careful. Bar dulu guys. Ya, salah guys. Salah, gimana sih? Salah guys. Ini belum jadi kan? Salah gue. Salah gue guys. bisa ya? Nggak masuk di. Adidaw, adidaw, adidaw. Oh. Victory guys. Ini suara nggak masuk. MPV guys. Wah, ada suaranya guys. GG guys. Gak kalah seru sama aku guys. Mukanya hilangin dulu guys. Nah, nol lagi muka gue. Matilda kan? Matilda. Supportnya di band musim edit guys. Kampus edit. Kalau sama itu siapa yang menang nih? Edit again. Yang tadi kalah jangan ngambek ya guys. Jangan lipat YouTube guys. Kalau kalah jangan di report YouTube-nya guys. Lupa. Apa ya? Ini. Lolita kan ya? Gue kalau lihat pro player 5% guys. Duh, kayak agak loading. Tuh kan Angela. Ini keren sih guys. Nomornya apa ya? Duh, lawan guys. Pokoknya ngincar ini dulu guys, Brody. Nomor dia adalah Tidak. Kayak MCL guys, MCL, MPL guys. Butuh XP guys. Lagi bang. Ya. Tunggu gue harusnya tadi dapet tuh kalau alpanya nggak mundur. Tunggu gue. Nggak usah lah. Jelas. Sikat bang. Hotel di bawah guys. Oh. Aduh. Hotel di bawah guys. Mati guys. Adidaw. Ya. Belakang guys. Kurang maju guys. AC-nya kurang maju guys. Kurang. Di sepatu dulu guys. Biar cepet. AC-nya kurang maju tadi. Ayah. Gua kira dia slot-slotnya nunggu guys. Bang. Ya elah bawah mati guys. Mati. Adidaw. Aku jadi guys. Konsil gue. Aduh. Balik dia. Ya elah. Panas sih guys. Panas sekali. Awas. Mati. Bisa guys. Jadi kau. Itu kurang guys, sabar dulu. Aduh. Kayaknya bingung gua. Kejar bang. Aduh, biar dia bingung gue yang mati. Is no problem guys. Nol guys. Gak berani dia. Sampai ke ubun guys. Awas guys. Balik. Tuh, melar. GG guys. Udah mati guys. Lote sia-sia guys. Lote N. Jauh. Oh my god. Sapu lah guys. And guys, and lah GG kan, GG tidak. Aja. Udahan kah? Oh tidak, lanjut ya. Tadi gue pengen pilih. Lolitanya di band, jangan-jangan musuh yang tadi nih.
Falling stars cut us here.
Gue belum lihat nih guys. Gue belerik gue dipakai guys. Berani-beraninya. Gue nomor ya. Win. Aduh salah gua. Ada verify harusnya. Ada skinnya guys. Hero-nya sih GG sih ini sih pada sih. Emang nggak tahu gitu. Ya, MM-nya. MM-nya Romer, guys. MM kita nggak Romer. Duh, sakit guys. Lu lagi mabar guys. Duh. Aduh guys. Kok gue salah sih stunnya? Gimana sih? Ngaco. Ubun guys. Oke. Tolongin gue dong. Nice. Gue tembak nih. Gue jadi harusnya di sono ya. Cuma terlalu jauh, mati juga. Jangan nafsu guys. Tuh, mati lagi. Lima, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aduh, nggak bisa guys. Minionnya kebanyakan. Dia serosot kabur guys. Ini caranya guys. Aduh, tembak lagi. Bang, mati guys. Iyalah. Oh, telat guys. Rata kalau nggak. Mati. Main es udah nggak berguna sih. Kok gue kenapa begitu sih guys, sakit guys. Mati gue mati. Hot lah. Hot. guys. GG. Kasih poin 1 again guys. Oh my god. Potong. Oh no, already the rope. Itu ada sun. Sunnya gantian nih. Kaget gue, oh iya sunnya ganti. Itu enggak dari desain. Gue last ya guys. Oke, thank you guys. Jangan bilang last dulu guys, nanti kalah guys. Aduh. Lupa. Bukannya ini keras ya guys ya? Hah? McDonald. Udah ragu nih guys. Wow. Bukan Smackdown. Kita mau pakai atlas. Salah dong gue. Aduh, gua nggak pakai purify lagi guys. Aduh, gua salah dong. Kok gue gak dibagi? Bos guys, be careful, be happy guys, jangan tahu nafsu guys. Mantap. Dia juga guys, yang dipuji ya guys. Ini harusnya. Nah, elah dia mati lagi. Hypernya apa sih? Barak kan? Kosong guys. Dia main petak umpet guys. Mas guys. Jangan sombong. Ya, kenapa enggak tahu guys? gimana guys? Udah skill guys. Aduh 24 lagi. Aduh. Aduh mantap, mati. Kelar. Aduh guys. Lot. Aduh. Awar ya. Sorry. Jangan kasih kendor guys. Aduh. Habis rata guys. Jangan kasih kendor. Jangan kasih kondor. Kelar. Pokoknya lah. Ya lot aja lot. Lot lah. GG guys. Satu lagi enggak. One. Pause dulu guys. You guys. Bobo dia. Apain kamu?